too. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwafunmike. It's so good to have you. Yes, I cannot say that again and again and again. And of course, welcome to our new subscribers. I see you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. God bless you. And to my fans or loyal subscribers, thank you also so much. I'm so happy that we are all here in this learning circle. Sorry. I mean, this is another time for us to learn and discuss, and as the topic has said, straight to the point, the pros and cons of closed sewing. Pros and cons of closed sewing. So in case you are here, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, you know the drill now. You know the drill. Yes, like, subscribe, share with your friends. And so let's go straight into the topic of today. Okay, now let's go. Okay, welcome. So today we'll be talking about closed sewing, and as it is, the word is, or the word now is word closed sewing. It just simply means a very neat sewing. You won't see, like, how can I explain it now? Okay, so I'll give you a very perfect example. So once a sewing is not closed, you see something like this. Okay, so once you check the inner part of the clothes, you can already see how it's sewn. But closed sewing, like in the dress, you can't see how it's sewn. Can you see this dress properly? You see, this is the inner, okay, and it's neatly sewn. You can't really see how it is joined. That's just the point. So it's closed sewing. It's a sewing technique that means that you don't see how the dress is actually joined because it's so neat. And you see dresses this in mostly what we call ready-made. If you in Nigerian, or I don't know if it's popular in some African countries, we call those ready-made. Ready-made just means imported clothing. So you mostly see them in imported clothing, either from UK, Turkey. They are very popular with this kind of clothing. I think US also. Okay, because why it is closed is because there's a main fabric, that is this, and the lining. So it's the lining that you hardly see how the lining is also joined. It's so neat with this, and it goes with the dress. So it's so very neat. So, and with time, Nigerian tailors, because I'm Nigerian, so I'm going to be relating it to Nigeria. But in case you're watching from other parts of or any part of Africa, I don't know, you can let me know how it is in your country, and that would be very interesting to know how tailoring is in other parts of Africa. I think she always do the same thing, but there should be some uniqueness, right? So yeah, some tailors now picked up the technique because it's actually very neat and it's very presentable, okay, and just gives you that, you know, when you're seeing your dress from the inside, you're just happy seeing that dress and not that you're just seeing this joining and this joining and this joining here and there. So yeah, so that's basically what closed sewing is. And from the definition already, we already have the pros. That's the advantage. So what is the advantage? It is very neat. It makes your work very neat. Okay, it makes the work very neat. You don't need to be confused about, oh, this is rough, this is not rough. It is just neat, okay, and it makes your work very presentable. You can always spread your clothes outside. It's so much joy because, man, this is presentable, right? It is ready-made, okay, and you don't need to just worry about moving your clothes anywhere and just dropping it anywhere, because it makes your dress so presentable. You can see this is very neat and presentable. Okay, I made this dress also when I was trying clothes sewing, and so I like it. And yeah, it makes your work very neat, presentable. And of course, what else is an advantage? Yeah, works also look smooth. You know, there's no, when you're wearing, you're not feeling uncomfortable because one place that is joined is itching you and everything, so it just makes everything look smooth. But however, we're going to jump straight into the cons. The disadvantage is that it takes a lot of time. It might not be a disadvantage, so because it depends on what works for you. So but we will now be talking about some other ways which close sewing, when when not to use close sewing. But let's go on. Okay, so the cons is that it takes a lot of time, and it's funny that some people will expect you to make a dress. Maybe you're making the dress for 5,000 naira and they expect this kind of results for the same 5,000 naira. Bro, sis, it's not possible. It is not possible. I don't know about any other tailor before. I don't know, but really, because it takes a lot of time. You know, not so much, but you really need to be. It's very detailed. Okay, that's a very good thing about close sewing. It's very detailed. It teaches you to be very neat and tailor and detailed. Okay, as usual, please ignore any background noise, please. That is one of the wala of content creators here, especially in Nigeria. No lights, the gen is on, so people are just talking in the background. Please ignore, please. Wait, don't worry, God is so big, your girl very soon. Just need more subscribers and more support. Okay, so as I was saying, it just makes you give your work a very detailed work, so it takes more time. Don't expect it's just there's no rush, there's no shortcut about it. You need to take your time and do it. So when it takes more time, it costs more money. It doesn't come cheap. Close sewing doesn't come cheap. So if there's any client that's making you know that please, I want everything to be closed though, let them know. Hello ma, hello sir, it doesn't come cheap. It doesn't come cheap. I don't know how it is for men. I don't know if close sewing really works, because men don't really wear dresses with lining, so this is majorly for women. Men don't really, I don't know if men really use lining, but I doubt. I don't sew on when not to use close sewing. But let's go on. Okay, so the cons is that it takes a lot of time, and it's funny that some people will expect you to make a dress. Maybe you're making the dress for 5,000 naira and they expect this kind of results for the same 5,000 naira. Bro, sis, it's not possible. It is not possible. I don't know about any other tailor before. I don't know, but really, because it takes a lot of time. You know, not so much, but you really need to be. It's very detailed. Okay, that's a very good thing about close sewing. It's very detailed. It teaches you to be very neat and tailor and detailed. Okay, as usual, please ignore any background noise, please. That is one of the wala of content creators here, especially in Nigeria. No lights, the gen is on, so people are just talking in the background. Please ignore, please. Wait, don't worry, God is so big, your girl very soon. Just need more subscribers and more support. Okay, so as I was saying, it just makes you give your work a very detailed work, so it takes more time. Don't expect it's just there's no rush, there's no shortcut about it. You need to take your time and do it. So when it takes more time, it costs more money. It doesn't come cheap. Close sewing doesn't come cheap. So if there's any client that's making you know that please, I want everything to be closed though, let them know. Hello ma, hello sir, it doesn't come cheap. It doesn't come cheap. I don't know how it is for men. I don't know if close sewing really works, because men don't really wear dresses with lining, so this is majorly for women. Men don't really, I don't know if men really use lining, but I doubt. I don't sew male outfits, but I can say I don't think it comes with any lining. So that is that. Okay, so but for women, this works. I'm talking about women's clothes to be specific. So it's very detailed and it takes a lot of time and of course a lot of money. The costs, okay, it is more expensive because you need to be very detailed. You need to be very careful to avoid unnecessary mistakes, and hence it will take you more money because the person sewing the dress is not, he or she is not a machine, so it makes it, you need more money to make the dress. It's as simple as that. Don't expect a fashion designer to do this for you and you expect the same money you will do for the normal open sewing. Sis, this is 2022, please. It can't work that way, okay? Please. Thank you. So yeah, that's just one of the, I've already mentioned like 1 or 3 points now. It takes more time, okay? And another thing is that you can't be, it's not very easy to adjust whenever you need to adjust. So a disadvantage of close sewing is you need to be very careful because once you are done sewing and there's any mistake, I don't know if I can laugh in proper laughter. You will need to loosen virtually, if not everything, if you're not careful. Let me give you an example. So now this is the side, and I'm the client. Oh, hello ma, this, or hello bro. For male that sew, for guys, sorry, that sew female dresses. This dress is too tight, I need some adjustments, I've gained more weight, or in the case where I've lost some weight, I want it to be very fitted, it's kind of big, whatever the case is. And in as much as adjustments, you can't go ahead and slim fit or adjust a close sewing dress. I see a lot of people do it, but it's wrong. And just hold it like this. See, just hold it like this, and just sew on it like that. No, it's not done that way, please. You would need to, you see where it is joined here? Can you see it? See this place? This is the waist joining. You see this place where it was joined? You will need to loosen it. You will need to loosen it. Once you have done that, okay? Once you have done that, either from anywhere that you are going to loosen it, you just need to loosen this. Once you have done that, then you can now make your adjustments. And how far you will loosen it, I don't know, because the zip is still here. So remember, the zip is still here. So all the best. That's just the thing about adjusting. And the good thing about one of the pros I omitted, I just saw it now, it gives you little or nothing to weave. Okay, so once you have done close sewing, you don't really have the stress of I need to weave, because everything is inside. I just need to weave the sleeve and immediately the sleeve. Okay, except want to be extra, I now want to go inside and weave what is inside, but it doesn't really, it's not necessary. So it gives you little or nothing to weave. So that's one of the advantages of close sewing. But for adjustments, it's a no-no because you need to start the process of loosening again. And you can imagine if your client is not in an area close to you, let's say you're in Lagos, your client is in Abuja, or even in Lagos, so there are some places in Lagos that the distance service, as if you're traveling to another state. Okay, now doing that stress of back and forth, you have to loosen the time and everything again. It's just as good as you are trying to make the dress again, because by the time you are losing everything, you're not sewing it again, you understand, it's stressful. So that's one of their disadvantages. So in case you have a client that you know that they are really not really sure of them, just put it straight to the point. This kind of dress is good if you are doing a ready to wear brand. Ready to wear, like ready to wear, you are sure you've gotten your sizes, the size chart, so Anybody coming is just coming to wear it, fits you fine, bam, go. Okay, but if it's not ready to wear, you're doing bespoke, I will advise you, or custom made or made to wear, don't try this, because the customer might need to adjust at any point in time. Can you imagine if you're sending it abroad, or you're sending it to another state or another place that is, it's not even close to your place at all, and how will you even adjust? Even if the place is close to your place and you have made a mistake, bro, sis, you need to loosen. So it's, I think for me, this is a personal review, it's actually just best to do this for a ready-to-wear brand, but it's good for you to know it. So as a fashion design student, if you're in fashion school now, always ask that you learn this, request for it. Don't request for it, that's request it, or whatever, request for it. Don't say I don't want to learn it. No, you might just, you don't know where you need it. So make sure you have it at the back of your hands, don't use it to eat. So, but it's not, doesn't for me, doesn't go for all type of dresses. This is just very good for this, just very good for ready to wear, like ready to wear. Okay, not made to wear, custom made, bespoke, no. Okay, so I hope I've been able to convince and not confuse you about the pros and the cons of clothes sewing. It is very good, don't get me wrong, but just know the pros and cons before you go ahead. And the situation, like I said, for me, it's good for ready to wear, for bespoke and made to wear, it's not really a good idea. Okay, and yeah, so that's all for today's class. I said it's not every time you do practical. So in case there's anything you want us to discuss again or show you, please just let me know. I'll try my best, sorry, to bring it to you. Yeah, thank you so much for the love again. Please, if you are new here, I say welcome. So good to see you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and welcome to our very good family. So see you, Asha, later, bye. God bless you.